If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're out for a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself a free kind of a walk.
Oh no, officers. I'm just coming home from work. First day.
Long hours.
Just like us.
There's some kind of big vote done at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh yes, and copying.
Miss Cladwell, I must say that your father mentioned to me the size and purity of your heart. He neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries. You know, I take care late at night on these streets, Miss Cladwell. There's no telling what some people wouldn't do for a few coins.
Especially these days with the new fee hikes and all.
I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no?
Not really. Everyone has a heart, you see, as long as you know you need never fear a soul.
Everyone has a heart?
Everyone.
Even criminals?
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What?
Bobby Strong.
Out a bit late, don't you think, Bobby?
Out late taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk of more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear that you were otherwise engaged, at least. I wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes.
I don't need to do that anymore, officer. Not while I work for Penny, I don't.
But you do need to keep your head out of the clouds, now don't you, Bobby?
What do you mean by that?
What he means is, you're a good boy, Bobby. See that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work's never done, you know.
Good
Try to
night,
keep you out of the class,
officers.
Bobby.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care much for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill? Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It's rather shiny, that's true enough.
Did you mean what you said to those policemen? About everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
Because mine feels awful cold just now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Not because of me, I hope.
Oh, no. Because of something I did.
Bobby, reason with this woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday, unless I've grown.
Or rather, something I didn't do.
Well, if it feels cold, it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum? In your chest? That sounds so implausible.
I did something wrong this morning is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
The vacuum?
My action. I let down someone that I love dearly. I feel real bad about it.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you that it's now time to lift them up.
Really?
Sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you wouldn't, because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading you, follow your heart.
Follow my heart? But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you hear?
There it is. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. There it is. So faint. It's saying, follow into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there, someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was telling me those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Squalor, noise, hopes, joys. It was telling about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either. Until now. Here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. 8 chambers of muscle to hustle the love in our hearts.
Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep up so suddenly. When you least think of it, your love is there. We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or madness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your hope. Well, good night.
Bobby. Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night.
Hope.
Good night, Hope. I won't forget what you said about the clouds and my heart.
And I won't forget what you said about the laughter and the gladness. Wait a minute. When will I see you again?
In this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright, shining world is just waiting to start. I can feel it. But come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you there.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Why, sure she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Yeah, everybody loves Bobby Strong. What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
Well, what's what like, little Sally?
You're in town.
Well, I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because it's a secret, that's why. Its power depends on mystery, and I can't just blurt it out like, there is no urine time, we just kill people. Oh, no, no, no. The information must be used out slowly until it bursts forth in one mighty cathartic moment, somewhere in Act 2 with everyone singing and things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Well, it's time for the next scene. I should be going now.
The next morning at the amenity when the new fee hikes are announced?
That's the one. Well, so long for now, little Sally, and try to keep your head down.